Kiss, kiss me, say you miss me, kiss me, love, with heavenly affection. It's this book. And it's been brought to me all the way from Egypt. Hello, sleepless people. It's me, Anya. And I hope that you're doing fine. Because it's summer outside. And it's criminal to be sad in summer, isn't it? In this video, I will be whispering about my favorite things that I've been enjoying this summer. Songs and music that I've been listening to. And also books that I've been reading. Things that I've been loving. That's why it's called Oh Yes, I Love It. And hopefully my voice will relax you and soothe you and make you really, really sleepy by the end of this video. Let's begin. The first thing is, I guess let's start with music this time. I love music. It's such a big part of my life. I think I'm such a musical person. I could never do without music. And I've noticed that when I don't listen to music, when I don't sing and dance, then I really become very gloomy myself. So it has a therapeutic effect on me, on everyone, I believe. And I should make a separate video with my favorite songs that I've been listening to this summer. Like I already have one, my summer playlist singing video. But in this video, I think I'll choose to say that mostly I've been listening to the music of the 50s, retro music. And there's a particular song that I was especially fond of. It's called Kiss, Kiss Me. It's from a movie. The movie is called Niagara, the waterfall Niagara. And it's with Marilyn Monroe. I think she's a very fine actress, especially a comedy actress. And Niagara was shot, I think, in 1952. And she had her first real major lead. And she was playing a very negative character. A married woman who had an affair with another man, and they were planning to kill her husband. But I will not tell you whether they succeeded or not, and how it happened. But there is a particular scene in this movie where she's wearing this beautiful, gorgeous summer dress. It's pink. I want a dress like that for me. And she leans back on the stairs and she sings along to the record. Kiss, kiss me, say you miss me, kiss me, love, with heavenly affection. Hold me close. Da 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 da. And make my life perfection. She has such a beautiful voice. She doesn't have a strong voice, but it's very nice. And I find a lot of the times singers may have a very strong voice, but I can't listen to them because I feel like they're just singing to show off their voices instead of truly feeling, emotionally getting through the song or getting the song through them. So I will try to find the track, the original one, and put it in the description box so that you can listen to it too. Kiss, kiss me, say you miss me, kiss me, love, with heavenly affection. Hold me close. Then I don't know the words, and make my life perfection. And just like that, it's a very romantic and very 50s and retro kind of song. I love it. All of the songs from the past era, in my opinion, they have something similar, don't you find? Like a mood that unites them all. And it could be because of the instrumentals. It would be so much fun to make a singing video just singing these old songs. However, let's move on to another thing that has been a favorite for the last few weeks, and it's a book. It's this book. It's by an American-Armenian author. It's an Armenian born in America, William Saroyan, or in an Armenian way we say William Saroyan. Yes, William in Armenian sounds William Saroyan. And the book is a collection of his early stories. It's called The Man with a Heart in the Highlands. another early stories. One of these stories I actually read live during our live meetup. It was called Our Friend's Demise. But I should read it once again so that all of you can listen to it. I took this book from the library and it's a little worn out, as you can see. It says, friendship with the people of the United States of America. And it's worn out, but it's still in an okay condition. The condition is not mint, but it's also paperback, as you can see, so you can band it. It's very light too. You can put it into your purse if you want to. It has very sleek coloring. I prefer hardcovers, but a paperback is okay too. And on the inside, the papers aren't sleek, but they're nice to touch. It's funny because when I open the book, it smells of perfume. The library that I get books from is situated close to a few perfume shops. And every time I get a book, I go to one of those perfume shops and spray perfumes on the blotters because I'm trying to find a new perfume for myself. And then I put the blotters into the books like that. And then I close, and then the papers, they start smelling like the perfume. And this one smells really fruity and floral. Even when I do like that, I feel the scent of perfumes. Although I must say that I equally love the scent of paper, the smell of paper. Have you ever been to a factory where they make newspapers? I have. It smells so good. Or when you just buy a book and you smell the fresh book. It smells so good. Or when you buy a fashion magazine and you open it. It smells so good. But don't worry, I didn't spoil the smell of the paper here. This book is so old that it's lost the smell of paper, the fresh paper. So it just smells nice now. When I return it, someone else is going to feel like, this book smells good. I will read to you some of the story, especially The Man with a Heart in the Mountains. William Saroyan, another that never grew up. I really love people like that because I myself am a child on the inside as well. And on the back it says, Bill Saroyan, the daring young man whose heart was forever in the Highlands, would have been delighted to see this book. The only thing he was afraid of was being forgotten. Herb Kane said this. I want to read the introduction by Herb Kane gathered and the men with the heart in the highlands. Here are 16 stories from William Saroyan's most celebrated literary period, his early years. Culled from several long, out-of-point collections from the 1930s and the 40s. While achieving meteoric success with the human comedy and the time of your life, the young Saroyan set the pace with characters as fresh, as compassionate as himself. His voice here is exhilarating, luminous, and completely distinctive, ready to let go with a lusty fresh love on every page. The stories imply bear out of Elizabeth Bowen's opinion that probably since O. Henry, nobody has done more to endear and stabilize the short story. O. Henry is another favorite of mine, and it's true. It's true. The short stories here are amazing. I highly recommend you read the book by William Saroyan. Find the stories and read them. Okay? And I think reading it helps your imagination because you create the world in the book. Whereas when you're watching a movie, you see the world through the director's eyes. The books give you a chance to create your own world, your own characters. Decide how your characters look, how they sound, how they move, everything. Books give you so much more freedom. That's why I love books. And I also like to read them as they are without Kindle, just because I like the feel of a book in my hands when it's nicely made. The next item that I want to show you is in the category of personal items, and it's been brought to me all the way from Egypt. It's a mirror, and it's traveled a long way. It says Egypt here, and it has the face of some pharaoh on it. Maybe it's Tutankhamun. What a name, Tutankhamun. Who are you dating, Tutankhamun? Go call Tutankhamun and ask what he had for homework. Mr. Tutankhamun, can I please answer this question? I've been preparing all day yesterday. My husband Tutankhamun is so generous. My best friend Tutankhamun. That's a very, very, very savage name. Tutankhamun. I wonder whether they called him Tutankhamun, or did they just call him Tutan? Or Hamun, or Tut. How else could they call him? Tunham. I don't know. I'll just call him Tunamon. Oh my god, I hope Tutankhamun doesn't get angry. I really like his name. The mirror opens up like from here. It has this little charm and looks like a pearl, but obviously it's not. It's not a real pearl. Then you press it here and it opens just like that. It has a magnifying mirror and it has a normal mirror, so it's really easy and comfortable to carry in your purse with you. I really like this mirror and the person who gave this to me, and I appreciate the fact that it's been brought to me all the way from Egypt. There was a time when I was watching so many documentaries about Egypt and the pyramids, and that's where I know Tutankhamun from. Although this guy might not be Tutankhamun, because I remember Tutankhamun having a very long face. He had some sort of a disease that made his body grow, and the face was long and his fingers were very, very long. And his head, the top of his head also grew considerably. I wish I could read the manuscripts. That would be amazing, wouldn't it? And for your information, people in Egypt, way, way, way back in the time, BC, they photoshopped themselves too. Oh yes. There was this queen, you might have heard about her. Her name was Nefertiti. She's considered to be the most beautiful of all Egypt queens, more beautiful than Cleopatra. And when they found her bust, they have had it for many years now, the bust of Nefertiti, the statue of her head. Bust doesn't mean breasts, it means the statue of her head, if you didn't know. They found that originally the architecture had recreated her face completely as she was. So she had lines here, she had puffiness under her eyes, and her nose had a little curve, a little bit of an unevenness. Well, my dear people, Nefertiti made that man correct all of that. So when they scanned the bust, that looks completely perfect, perfectly straight nose, face, lips. They found underneath it that she had, there was another stitch, another layer, where she had puffiness, this nasophobial lines a little bit, and her nose wasn't all that perfect. She was still very beautiful. But as you can see, even back then, they photoshopped their statues to make them appear more beautiful, So it's not just, people of today trying to do things like that on Instagram. It's in our nature. People have been doing that for centuries. So yes, Nefertiti did that too. This mirror is another favorite of mine. This is something that I think I will be keeping in my bag. I received it a long time ago, but I wasn't using it, so I thought, why not use it? Because I was using the mirror and my powder, but I ran out of my powder. So I'm using this one now. So, my dear sleepless people, I hope that my voice helped you to get a bit sleepy, a bit relaxed, and you're ready for whatever you are going to do, to sleep, take a nap, or just briefly relax. I hope that I will see you in my next video. Thank you so much for bearing with me. I love you. Sending you kisses. You can check out my other ASMR videos for more tingles. Also, my social media. I post a lot on Instagram. See you in my next video.